Good afternoon, everybody. It's a pleasure to be here again, as last year was a great success. And I hope you will enjoy your day today and tomorrow at the IREX exhibition. My name is KARITZIS. I am the head of the immigration department of our law firm named KARITZIS Legal. We are situated in Limassol, in Cyprus, and in Athens, Greece. I have been working in the immigration field for the last 25 years, and I have been given the pleasure by many investors and their families either to represent them actually immigrate to Greece or just buy a property in order to acquire the visa for the free hassle traveling to all EU. Now, my personal opinion is that the Greece Golden Visa is the best option at the moment in the EU, not only for the lowest investment amount, which is 250,000 euros at the moment, but also for the many benefits that it provides that we are going to see a bit later on. We're going to see now just some basic information about Greece. It's located at the crossroads of Europe, Asia, and Africa. It has the largest coastline on the Mediterranean Sea, and of course the capital is Athens, which is very well known, where 40% of the inhabitants actually live in Athens. The population is around 11 million. The Mediterranean climate is amazing. It's all year round, actually. There's actually no winter. It's 300 days of sunshine. And as Henry Miller correctly said, it takes a lifetime for someone to discover Greece because it's enormous, but it only takes an instant to fall in love with her. It's a democratic country, the member of an EU since 1989. The currency is euro. It was rated as one of the lowest in crime rates in Europe. It's a very safe country for a family to live in. And Kylie Bax also said that Greece is the most magical place on earth. And I will share a very small video for you so you can have a small glimpse of what we mean. Can we have this? We can't. So one of the very frequent questions that I'm asked is, why Greece? So I have listed some of the whys for you to see, and we can also discuss later on. As I said, it's one of the cheapest and easiest schemes that we have at the moment. When I say easiest, I mean there's not a lot of documents required in the process. One of the biggest benefits is that there are no obligations for the investor even to live in Greece even for one day, which is a major benefit, especially for the investors who are living far away from Greece. The property to be bought can be also rented. That's why I feel that actually it's a double investment, because the investor is buying, but he's also receiving income from the rent from the property. The resident permit has no expiry date. It's unlimited, and it's renewed every 5 years, as long as the investor proves that the property is still in their name. As we said before, it's a permanent residency with a free visa traveling to all EU and Schengen areas. They have access to the Greece health care services as well as the excellent educational services that Greece has to provide. There is a pathway to the citizenship, which is another question that I am asked frequently, but there are also requirements applied that we can discuss at a later stage. The investment changed from the 1st of September 2004, and at the moment, the lowest investment amount with the 250,000 can be only bought in properties that were commercial buildings and have been converted into residential. The higher investment amount is all over Greece, which is the higher investment with the 800,000 in the major places like Thessaloniki, Mykonos, Santorini, and all of the islands that have 3,100 at least inhabitants there. The documents, as I said before, are just passport copies and birth certificates and marriage certificates that we request. The tax implications: the golden visa investors may continue not to be tax residents in Greece. They are only taxed on the income that they received by the investment, and of course, they are not considered tax residents by staying in the country less than 183 days. The application process is extremely smooth. We sign a power of attorney at the beginning of the procedure where the client enables us to represent him on his behalf, especially for the clients who live far away and cannot visit Greece. We arrange the tax identification number because all of the property holders have to have a tax ID. Then we go through the property purchase. We sign the sale agreement. We transfer the property into the name of the client. Then we submit the application with the immigration department. And the only time that we do actually need the presence of the client is when they give their biometrics. After the biometrics have been given, in a couple of days, we receive the white paper certificate, which is the travel document where the client starts traveling from his home country into Greece until the visa has been issued. Our law firm, as I said from the beginning, assists the client from A to Z by finding the property, due diligence of the property, all of the legal work, supporting and representing the client throughout the whole procedure. Finishing off, I would like to share one of my favorite videos with you of Greece. As the previous one had no sound, I hope that this one will have a sound. So this is our Greece. I hope that you will be able to visit Greece one day and experience by yourself what you have seen today. Thank you for being here. I hope I have covered most of your questions. If not, my team and myself are available at booth A4 next door to answer any further questions that you have. Thank you and have a nice day.